Guten Tag everybody, welcome to another quality video for the channel. As you can easily tell by the title of this video, it is that fateful day of the year again. Today, September 6, 2024, is my birthday. Again, hooray. And as I've done in the previous 2 years, for this video, I'll just, how do I say this? Right. I'll say what I did during this entire age and some people that I thought were cool and that I liked and whatnot. Basically, what I did and the amazing people I'm friends with, I became friends with, and that I really appreciate. They are all so bloody amazing. Although, I don't know if I should start with the stuff I've done this age, like in the previous 2 years, or if I should be a little bit more creative and innovative and go straight with the people that I consider friends that were really great during my past age. Let's just go with tradition and go straight into the stuff I've done this age, alright? Now let's go down memory lane and remember every video and random thing I've done on the internet during my past age. Yeah, age. Let's see. I'm pretending to read from here. I didn't write anything in here. I have it all memorized, but I want to make it look cooler by pretending that I'm reading it from here. And it's like, I don't know, more poetic or something. I think it just looks cooler. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get the most annoying thing out of the way. Properly analyzing a mere short draws. I might consider this my magnum opus, but it's not a whole one video. Where do I even begin with this? I started it. It was like 2 weeks after I began working on the Toho 1 video on the Toho P98 series of videos. And I thought it wouldn't take me that long. I thought I would be able to get that video out every Gallery of Amir 2018 to whatever we had from 2023 in June of that year. 3 months, I could probably do it. I most certainly couldn't, as you can tell. But yeah, it was nice. I did, during that age, the entirety of the 2020 section and a lot of the editing, especially on the second half of the video. There were way too many reshots, and they are lost to time. I don't know where they went. They are completely lost. Let's see, what else have I done? One of my favorite series that I've done throughout my entire time making videos on YouTube, The Finite 7. The Finite 7, a voting series that I did that was linked to Osha Choose a Wonder Floral Sprout collection of images and DeviantArt. I have to admit, even though the 4th episode is really bad, the entire series was really fun to make. I remember just sitting in my room after making the first video, thinking of what I could do for the next votings. Like, okay, if the next voting has this many options, what can I do that has this many options as well? Let's see, it has, I don't know, 6? What do I have in my room? Oh, look! It's Kirby 64! How many bosses does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 bosses. Pretend I said 7 when I was starting this example. Okay, so it has 7. So depending on which, I'm gonna go into the boss rush, and depending on in which boss I lose, I will vote for this option, or whatever. Or the one for the episode number 6, where I played Mega Man X4 3 times, with Mega Man X, Zero, and Ultimate Armor Mega Man X. That was one of the first ideas that I came up with. Like, after an hour after I uploaded the first video, I was thinking, and that came to my mind, said, wait, you know what would be cool? What if for the second to last voting, I make a Mega Man X video? I like Mega Man X, it's pretty cool. You know what, let's do it. What can I make it about? What Mega Man X game has 3 characters or 3 versions of the characters that I can use? Mega Man X4 has base, ultimate. Oh, that actually works. That control is rework doing it on Mega Man X4. Actually, one of the probably last ones that I came up with was the game show one. I actually wanted to invite friends over, but I was so busy with properly analyzing my short roles that I wasn't able to do it in time, so I had to just say, they all just ditch me. I had to do a storyline with the one and only Fattest Man. And speaking of him, and a bit of a sidetrack, I, well, created the character. Technically, he debuted in properly analyzing my short draws as a Kirby 64 guy, but then I renamed him to the Fattest Man and started using the, UK jacket. So, yeah, it's a little bit, tidbit of trivia about him. The Fine Night 7, really good series. Episode 4, that was chaotic. Nothing was working. OBS didn't record the audio. Microphone, sorry. The light wasn't working. I ran out of pie. I wasn't motivated. It was 2 in the morning. And I just had to go with it. It was really bad. If I could go back in time, I would fix it, but it's already too late. 10 months too late. Oh, right, the first encyclopedia! My online encyclopedia about myself, my friends, and everything we do. Technically it started in May, but the real deal started in September when I applied for a Mirahase online encyclopedia and they actually accepted it. And ever since then I've been writing articles about, well, articles, serious articles and joke articles about me, my friends, the content we do, the things we do online, and a couple of internal jokes. As of recently, I think I did, what's it called? Oh, right, an article about a creepypasta that me, Peron and Blah, we'll get to them in a little bit, did about Peron breaking Half-Life opposing force by using the console and entering the Half-Life maps in opposing force, resulting in a close-up of G-Man in tinted red frozen on his screen. I am not kidding, that actually happened. You can go read it, just link in the description. The Peronian Arman Bog. Arman stands for Red Man, not Government Man, and it was really bloody fun. What else have I done? It has been quite a dry age now that I think about it, because I spent most of it working on PA3D and its sequel PCA2D, soon to be released soon. I'll speak about that in a bit. And yeah, I really haven't done much. I wanted to do our favorite things of 2023, but I ended up cancelling that video. I feel like I was so stressed during its development that I didn't feel like it was turning out good, so I just said, you know what, why even bother with this? It's not good. I cannot use Tanahashi's music, he stopped talking to me a while back. Why even try it? And I just cancelled it. There was a Toho 2 video, well, several versions of it, to be released soon. Right, I had to cancel Imperishable Scarlet Blossom, something I had worked on for half a year by that point. All of that footage might be used someday, maybe not. Those are way too many gigabytes of Toho gameplay. But, you know, things sometimes don't go as planned. Oh, I started making more videos with friends. For example, while participating in more recordings with friends. We have Emilio and Rose attempt to survive Minecraft with horror mods, I think it was called. The Minecraft video where me and Rose attempt to play Minecraft with a couple of horror mods and we try to get scared. There were a couple of recordings with me, Peron and Blah about in the style of Doom 2 with 2. You know, Peron wouldn't be hosting the game and he would invite me and Blah over to join him. I joined him in so far 2, I think, 2 recordings. One was with Opposing Force and the other one I think was with Base Half-Life, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, they went a bit chaotic. Oh, in a couple of recordings with Commando, for the Cosmic Vendors channel, and and I have something planned with a couple of friends from long ago, from the beginnings of my channel. And I just know what and dance. I don't think we don't have a name set for what we're going to do yet, but there's where I'm going to tell you a bit more about it later on and in tomorrow's video, if you know what's coming tomorrow. Well, if you already watched this video, or just guess by just looking at my previous videos, my last year videos. Oh, right, I want to make a small section related to the Cosmic Vendors before we move on to the friends. And, first of all, Peron joined the Vendors. I invited him to join the Vendors. Second, it was a really good idea. We've had so much fun in so many recordings, some cancelled, some don't, some that are still work in progress. But we have so much bloody fun coming up with ideas for videos, recording ideas for videos, and just everything around them. Just in the editing, the publishing, the thumbnail making, everything. And third, a little birdie told me that an old friend that you might know is about to return to the Cosmic Vendors if everything goes well. I'm gonna talk about that in tomorrow's video, and I'm gonna stop hinting at that video and just, tell you that I'm gonna talk about it at the end of this video, so stay tuned, alright? That seems to be pretty much everything, isn't it? I really didn't do much this age, did I? I really did spend a lot of time analyzing him and commentating him. Maybe next stage will be better, maybe not. But before I get a bit sad and depressed and melancholic and whatnot in hope of a better future, why don't I talk about my friends that were really amazing and great during this year. Let's see. Again, I don't have their names written in here, it's just random stuff related to other stuff, but I have them memorized right here. And I here and here. And also in my... Where's my liver? Somewhere in my liver, for some reason. Okay, let's start with two of the most influential friends as of last year and as of recently. Xzoise and Peron 2. Let's start let's go from oldest to newest. Except, old friend. I've known you since November 2018, basically since this channel was 1 year old. Well, almost 1 year old. I met you a week or two before. And ever since we became friends and we started talking in late 2018 and then again throughout 2022, early 2023, it's really been an adventure, man. It's been a wonderful adventure. We sometimes did monotone stuff, boring stuff, sometimes PvP in Minecraft, sometimes just discuss random ideas for a channel that weren't that interesting. But when we did stuff, such as the entire pseudo fight we had with the pineapple hairs back in early 2021, or the many recordings we did for the Cosmic Vendors throughout 2021 and 2022 and even early 2023, to just the many nights of late night visits we had for years, they were just amazing. They were just amazing, man. That's all I can tell you. We watched the entirety of the Bigless show. We binge watched BoJack Horseman. We watched a movie or two, for example, Fight Club, and I think we also watched another movie, but I cannot recall it right now. We did so much stuff together, man. And I'm glad that as of recently we began talking again, well, not exactly like we used to, but in a similar fashion. Of course we've changed since we stopped talking in April 2023. But I know that we still have that spark. We still have that thing that just keeps us united as friends. Call it, I don't know, some dumb luck, or I don't know, us having similar sense of humor or whatever. I appreciate it, and I appreciate having you as my oldest friend, as my best friend, in a way. Thank you, except so much. Next we have Peron 2, the most and cosmic vendor. As I've said previously in the previous section, we have so much fun doing stuff for the vendors. Recording, coming up with ideas, just arguing on how to edit the video, making the thumbnails, me showing you the thumbnail like, look at this, and you just laughing your ass off because of how stupid it looked. Or how bad or whatever it looked, but we still liked it. And that's great. And the many also late night calls we've had in Tax Castle, in Connections, or in DMs, all of those calls where we just hang out and we just with only the two of us, or with Black, Commando, and Alberto before he left, of all just playing a random game like, I don't know, Mega Man X, Half-Life, Gmod, or any random Steam horror game you could find, or any other just random game you could find, honestly. Those were great moments. Some of which I even wrote down in the first encyclopedia for memory's sake. I appreciate all of those moments we've lived together, with both you and xZ, either alone or as of recently, somewhat together. So, both of you, I appreciate you two so bloody much. And I don't really know where I would be right now if it weren't for you two just hanging around with me and just, having a fun time together. Who else do we have here? Oh, how could I forget about them? My dear friends from the Kingdom of Ravian and Tax Castle. First we will go with the Raveners. Dance Life 07, Watt 8573, Hanoi Snow, Dragonfly Moon. How to forget about these fellas? First of all, chaps, it's been really fun to just hang out every once in a while in a VC, playing random Pixel minigames, or starting a new survival, or just watching one of us play a random game. That hasn't happened that much. At most, we watch me play Mega Man X once, and then I forced Watt to play Mega Man X, and he somehow managed to die in the Vile fight, one of the only fights in the game where you are guaranteed to not be capable of dying. Watt somehow managed to die in that battle, which is both impressive and really bloody funny. And listen, I know we have our problems in the past, especially during late 2020 and until early to mid 2022. But I'm glad that as of recently, and by that I mean since 2023, we've really haven't had any problems at all, and I'm glad to not have caused any so far. Again, at least. It's been a journey, just being with all of you, from role-playing in Minecraft Housing to then just playing so many games at times, to just start talking on Discord, to just having our own little group chat. El Emilio y sus amigos. El Emilio y sus amigos hacen no sé qué, ja, qué intelectuales. But yeah, I'm very thankful to still be friends with all four of you. I really don't know what else to say other than thank you so much. Next we have our friends, well, my friends. I don't know if they're your friends, but they're my friends at least, from Tax Castle. Let's see. Commando, 64, Void Gamer, Undefined, Blahalel, with Sport Remote, Wayward Pinecone. Am I missing someone? Oh, how could I almost forget it? Adam! I'm not forgetting about you, Adam. You're a special member of this friend group. Adam and... well, Alberto. Wherever you are, man. I hope that you are happy right now, that you're taking care of your life and of your personal businesses, and that you're doing well. From the bottom of my heart, and I feel like I'm saying this for all of us, you were a great friend. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alberto. And we wish you the best. Continuing with the main friend group of Tax Castle or Fancy Forest. Where do I begin? We have Commando. Someone who's obsessed with Ultra Kill. Persona 3, Persona 4. I mean, can you blame him? They're good. What else is he obsessed with? Aya from Toho. There was that season where he was obsessed with this Toho Doom mod that you play as Sakuya. I don't think he still likes Genshin or Honkai. I think he's more into the one with 3Z right now. I'm not sure though. But he's a cool fella. He might sometimes do something that is really tiresome, like whenever he gets bored of something, he gets bored and we don't do as he says. He just pretends to be asleep and does the most annoying sound imaginable. He just goes me. He just keeps on going and going. But I don't want to call him names right now. He's still a good friend. Blah. Mr. Lover himself. the guy whose keyboard broke like 2 months ago, who has participated in promoting way too many recordings related to what's it called again? Remote play on Steam games, for example, Doom 2, Half-Life, Half-Life Opposing Force, Half-Life Blue Shift, and more on regular Half-Life. What else has he done? He doesn't speak much, but even if his silence speaks way too many words. That's a weird phrasing of he speaks a lot without saying much, but whatever. We have Void. We haven't talked as much, but honestly, he's just a really cool fella. He's also into Ultra Kill and he's pretty cool. He's pretty good at it. Undefined. I have a really cool story with Undefined. One night, I was in BC all alone, and then he joined. And for the next 2 hours, I watched him play. What's the name of this Russian roulette game where you have like your items in front of you and you have like the funny guy in front of you and you're like, do you want to shoot or yourself? Yourself, I'm pointing at the guy. Yourself, the guy, or just take, or just, I don't know, do something else. I don't remember that much. He played for 2 hours, got a long streak, proceeded to die a couple of times, and it was a really fun time. Then he showed me another game full of shorter minigames, and one of them was battleships. And I'm pretty sure, and he's also pretty sure that you're not supposed to win that minigame, but I still tried to help him in winning it. We got close. We still failed, but intention is what matters, right? And ever since then I've been wanting to get in a VC with him again to just have more fun with random games that he has in his Steam library that are pretty bloody cool. Next we have, let's see, Commando, Blah, Undefined, Void, the Fire Emblem guy himself. Let's see. He makes pixel art, he tries hard every day to become better at art. He loves Fire Emblem, especially the earlier entries. I'm pretty sure he got into a small project related to Fire Emblem that is like, if you die, you get transported into another world. And it's permanent until you die again. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not gonna question him. It's a cool idea. And overall, even though Connections is a bit chaotic, I'm not gonna talk about this. This is just this. Connections is pretty Connections, and he's a cool fella. Lastly, when it comes to Tax Castle and Fancy Forest, Adam. Adam doesn't have Discord or any other social media for all of I know, but don't worry, he's gonna have one someday. Just let his parents just calm down a little bit. They tend to be a little bit strict. But Adam, in of itself, is a pretty cool fella. He's a history nerd, he knows his stuff, he knows how to tell stories, he knows a lot of references and pop culture, especially of modern times, and talking with him is always gonna be a blast for me. We're just gonna start talking about something else, we're gonna mention a historical event, and for the next 3 hours you're gonna have him and me discuss historical events related to everything, including what the joke we mentioned that led us here. We're gonna see something like I don't know, French cheese, and then we're gonna talk for 2 hours about how the French did really bad stuff during the 14th to 17th centuries, and then we're gonna move on to the British, and then we're gonna discuss the politics of India in the mid 17th century, and then we're just gonna keep on going until we just start talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for no real reason. And I'm not kidding, that actually happened once. that happened once. I don't know how to explain it, but that happened once. You can find Adam, ask him, and he's gonna tell you that actually happened. Lastly, we have Pinecone, Wayward Pinecone. She's cool. I haven't interacted that much with her, but she's cool. And the next batch of people that I want to mention are from Doi's server. I'm not exactly sure that it's Doi's server, but we're gonna call it Doi's server. Caverna. And I'm talking about Doi himself, Husk, and Nox. These three fellas are pretty bloody cool. I know we don't talk as often, guys, especially with Doi, and as of recently Husk and Nox, but the three of you are pretty bloody cool. Doi tends to be somewhere between serious and comedic. I mean, he takes seriously his games and such, he gets mad, but overall he has fun, and you know, he does wacky stuff from time to time, and it's just easy to poke fun at him for doing really random stuff in, I don't know, Overwatch 2, Apex, what was the name of the one? I tend to forget the names of FPS games for some reason, but watching his streams is pretty cool, and sometimes whenever the same VC as him, we have fun. Husk tends to be more of a comedic guy. Let me tell you, every time this guy appeared in one of those streams, I knew that I was gonna laugh for hours. From Overcooked to Overwatch, he would just somehow be able to increase the stream's comedic perk values to 1,000. From him renaming the restaurant him and Doi had in Overcooked to... what did he call it again? Something like... there was a joke about Friends of Freddy somewhere in there, and like... don't come in here, burnt food and whatnot. And then the joke of Doi too. All of that was cool, and just somehow getting to Doi's nerve at times when playing Overwatch. Amazing. Sadly, I haven't seen Husk around as of lately, and hopefully I see him around again. Hopefully. And lastly, we have Nox. He tends to be a bit more serious, but he still knows how to make his comedic stuff from that time. I wouldn't know if I should say that he's better at Doi at FPS games, but he's pretty good as well. He knows his internet culture as well, and I plan to show him a really random video someday. And that video is Joel enters the Twister Zone. Welcome to Tornado. I want to show him that video so badly because Pro showed me it the other day, and it has been running wild in my head, and I feel like he's gonna love it. But overall, these three fellas from Caverna, pretty cool fellas. Every time they are in a VC, I want to join and just have a chat with them, even though I know that I'm gonna leave after 20 minutes. I'm gonna join those 20 minutes that I'm in that VC because they are pretty cool fellas. Lastly, I would like to mention some friends that I wasn't able to fit into any of the previous groups. Starting with Spider, or some human being 9000, or just Spider. British friend, she's pretty cool. As of lately, she hasn't uploaded anything related to Ted on Twitter, and I'm getting worried about that. She became obsessed with Persona 4, I think it was, Persona 4 and Persona 3. That's honestly pretty cool. Persona 4 is a really good game. I recommend it. I remember the time she showed me some images of herself on Gmod torturing a basil plushie from Omori. And those images have been running wild in my head ever since then, and I still want to find them. And when I do, they're going straight into my encyclopedia. I want everyone to see those images. Inspired, your crimes against Basil will not be forgotten. Next we have Titanium Legman, Tom. What are we getting with Tom? Let's see. He's creative, he's fun, his videos are entertaining to watch, and it's very fun to summarize him. That's the best way I can describe him. From... how many series does he have again? Should... okay, let me just... Titanium Legman. We're taking a small detour here to see how many series he has. Oh god. Oh, I had forgotten that he had this many. Oh boy. I recommend the Metroid Prime Blind series. That one is really good. I loved it. What else? Vampire Survivors. Also really good. Watch it. Ooh, let's see. Super Metroid Blind. Love it. Metroid Fusion. Also liked it. I really like Metroid, if you can tell. I have forgotten he had a Genshin Impact series. I have forgotten about that. Go watch it as well. All of them will be linked in the description down below. And the Cyberpunk one. Why not? Just buy the Cyberpunk one as well. But overall, Tom, you are amazing. You're a great fella. And I'm sorry for delaying the first episodes of Summarizing Titanium Legman. They're coming soon, I bloody promise. I'm gonna send you some demos of how I plan on making them look. So please just wait a little bit longer, I promise. Next we have... the Toho Expert, the Hypnoconnoisseur, the Home-Milling Lover, the guy with a lot of commissions to his name, the guy who definitely no longer likes Danganronpa, the #1 Prism Rivers fan, the Moko Enthusiast, I think that's pretty much everything, right? Those are all of his nicknames. Oshachu7755. I know I've had his presentation as a joke for a while now, but I mean that's what his presentation for me is. A long-running joke. Just instead of saying, you know, Oshachu, no, title after title after title after title. Why? Because Lemao. He's a cool fella. He writes cool stories, even if they're hypnosis related at times, well, most of the time. He has a lot of commissions to his name, as one of his titles implies, and I'm not kidding, he has like... at least over 25 commissions by certain artists that I've analyzed and commented for a while now. Those are a lot, you know? One too many commissions, so you should probably slow down a little bit. Just a little bit. He's fun to chat with, and if you were to make another series of images that had voting in them, I can guarantee you that I will make another series just voting for the sake of it. They're pretty cool. And again, he's just pretty fun to chat with. Next on the list we have Canadian animator Guy. Canada. Honestly, his art, as always, really bloody good. I'm not able to show any of this here for but he's a cool fella. He's appeared in several of Tom's live streams, especially the Nintendo Directs, which, speaking of which, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond! We finally are gonna get Metroid Prime 4! Beyond my anus! Oh Sidetrack. I love the Metroid Prime series. Prime 1, amazing. Prime 2, the best one. Prime 3, pretty cool. Hunters, amazing. Federation Force, I liked it. It's pretty cool. I'm just, you know, so glad about it. But going back to Canada he's a cool fella. His art is really good. He made a Not Safe for Work page on Twitter.com, and I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but you know, if you want to know, if you want to get there, it's there. I'm not gonna link it. I already have problems with linking to less Not Safe for Work stuff on the First Mind channel, but if you know how to find it, you will find it. Again, great fella. Who else do I have on this list at least? PTW Funny Cats and Great White Stute. Those two guys, hilarious to play with. We haven't really talked since a couple of months after we recorded the final part of the Sven co-op Let's Play, which Cats confirmed that he's never gonna release for personal reasons, and I can't argue against him. It's a really good video. I love recording it, but it's a shame that none of you will get to see it. Nobody will see it other than, well, Cats, who has his recording, because I accidentally forgot to record my screen when doing my part. So, yeah. And I hope that maybe we can start talking again. You know? It's gonna be fun. I hope. And I have a little idea that I want to invite Cats and Stu to after me and Prone finish speedrunning Half-Life 1. But we'll get to there when we get there. Alright? All of my friends from the Opla Commonwealth. I know I haven't talked to most of these guys in a while. Tashi, Hoff, Tanahashi, even Hiroshi, but Guardian, I almost forgot about him. And I hope you are doing amazing out there, doing whatever you are. Doing or stuff on the internet, taking care of personal stuff, school, work, whatever. I hope you guys are doing great. And even if it means that we don't talk again, all of you will always be my friends, one way or the other. Thank you. And lastly, I would like to mention a couple of people from Bedlam Academy's Discord server. The housing is, well, 7 out of 5, 8 out of 10, so it's good. This Discord server is a hellhole, but there's some cool people in there. For example, Epagon, Gria, Rowan, Ant, Glitch, Opfe, Lamp, Diabetes. And that's all of them. Those are all the cool people from Bedlam. And you guys are great. You guys are fun. You guys are cool. And you know. And yeah, they're one of the only reasons that they're the only reasons that I'm still in Bedlam's Discord server. If they weren't there, I would have already left because of a small and annoying person that I will not say her name, because I don't want to be sued or be held liable for defamation. Maxine. Her name's Maxine. She's one of the worst people I've met. Oh, I almost forgot. The people from Green FT's server. Honestly, I kind of forgot their names, but they are cool. Especially when they're all in VC watching some random guy play Surgeon Simulator or Minecraft ripoff or something else. It's pretty fun. I remember one time we ended up watching one too many episodes of Modern SMG4, and now I know how to survive that. It was a fun afternoon, you know? The chair gave up on me. To everyone I've mentioned, except for Maxine, thank you. Thank you so much for being around. For being my friend in some way or the other. I know, I've talked to some of you a lot, and some of you not that often. Sometimes with, especially with the people I talk to a lot, we have eras where we talk a lot and then we stop talking for like 2 months, and then we talk a lot, and so on and so on. But overall, all of you are amazing in your own ways. From making videos, music, just being creative in general, not being afraid of doing what you want. From Tom's many guides of many games to Peron's very random videos. Passing through Tanahashi's remixes, covers and original compositions, to Hiroshi's mods, to Xzoise's, random comics that he used to make, to Spider's very chaotic tweets, Kanega's art, and all of you have something special. At least one thing special. And I appreciate all of you for having that special thing. I know that I'm just rambling by this point, but it's the truth. And I wouldn't be the same if it weren't for all of you in one way or the other. So as always, again, thank you so much. You're the best, and I couldn't ask for anyone better than all of you. To everyone watching this, thank you so very bloody much for watching. I have a little video coming tomorrow titled Cosmic World 2 2024, where I will announce several of the videos that I've been teasing throughout this entire video, and even more. For the Fattest Man channel, for the Cosmic Vendors, for my main channel, for everything, I have something. And I know that you will like it. So, just wait for tomorrow for Cosmic World 2 2025, or no, 2024, or Cosmic World 5. I was Emilio FMO6. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. And as always, never forget to smile.